Greetings, everyone. This is Gigi coming on today. Buenos dias. I'm in Merida, Mexico. It's not that sunny today, but it's not bad. It's not cold or anything like that. I wanted to ask the question, honestly, I don't know. Is there anything wrong with, say you're married and you have a friend, or it could be like a relative that you enjoy doing things with, like going to restaurants or just going to an event? It doesn't have to be anything where you're doing it on a consistent basis, like every week or every month. But from time to time, you all enjoy each other's company and you like doing these things. I just want to know, is there anything wrong with that? Because granted, when you get married, what they say, what God is joined together, let no man do asunder. You shouldn't come between a husband and a wife, okay? But what's wrong with a wife having a friendship with another woman? It's not a man, it's another woman. Because that was something that happened in my life, and I've come away with the impression that the husband was jealous of the relationship his wife had with me. This was my cousin. The husband was my cousin. And he told me one time, years ago, he didn't want me to hang out with his wife because I was his cousin. Make it make sense. I don't understand it, but he said that out his mouth. This was not hearsay. He said that out his mouth. Now, maybe it was because years later, I saw him and this woman, wasn't his wife, together. They didn't see me, but I sure saw them. I never said anything to my friend. I never said anything to her. But I was going, maybe that's why he didn't want me to have a relationship with his wife, because he figured that I would go back and tell her. Well, eventually it did come out. But the point is that I didn't understand why he had a problem with us hanging out. And it got to the point where, over the years, he cut off the ringer. He cut the ringer off his house phone there. So if I called her, she didn't know I was trying to call her. I mean, the cell phone, I found out she had a cell phone, but word is hearsay that he took her charger and she wasn't able to charge the phone. And I guess it wasn't a pressing thing for her. For me, I can't live without my cell phone. I have to have it charged and all that stuff like that, but everybody's not like me. But it just was just so unsettling. I mean, I didn't realize the magnitude of the situation, because in the end, allegedly, I would say he contributed to her demise, because stress kills. Stress will unalive you. So if you're living in an environment of constant harassment, constant belittlement, oh yeah, he belittled her, talked about her bad. How is that conducive to, like, say, if you get some type of illness or disease or something like that, you may as well hang it up. How can you be in your own home, which is supposed to be a safe, comforting haven, and you have somebody, or whatever you want to call it, your partner, he's just making you feel bad, making you feel worse. He's supposed to be uplifting you, and I'm sure she would have uplifted him if roles were reversed. But hey, that's just different. Yeah, I just don't get it. And when you have a child, child grows up, the child has witnessed things happening over the years in their lives. They look to their parents, they look to their father, their mother, and they copy you. Well, what if you end up having a son that's a lot like you? meaning that he may be not a good husband, father to his family. He got it from you. He learned that from you. Instead of you changing your ways, trying to be a better person, a better husband, a better father, you have passed on that, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to call it, but a negative vibe to your son who's doing the same thing to his family. We've got to do better. We've got to do better, because as long as there's life, there's hope. None of us are perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But if you can first recognize that you have a problem, like, man, why am I like that? This is not normal. First you recognize, then you seek help. And when I say seek help, if you seek a counselor and you find someone and they don't do anything for you, you don't stop getting help. You keep searching for the right counselor, because I know I went through a slew of them. And I found one, and I've had her for over 20 years. But it took time. It took effort on my part, because I want to be in a better place. I want to be a better person. Okay? I want to just be healthy emotionally, mentally. You have to want it for yourself. Because you know what? At the end of the day, all the stuff that you have been doing that's not positive, it's going to fester to the point where it's like you're like a walking God knows what. People don't want to be around you. You don't want to be around them. Life is short. Life is short. Do the right thing. With that all said, I hope you may have understood where I was coming from, what message I was trying to send out, the vibe. Just one thing, jealousy, I would say, is a sin. Okay, for those of you all who don't believe in that, what do you profit from being jealous of somebody or something? Constantly thinking about it, when you could be thinking positive thoughts instead of, who do they think they are? Why did they do all that negativity? Negativity is not good for anybody. It'll eat away at you, okay? So with that said, why not just try to be a healthier you, a more positive you? You'll be surprised. You may end up liking yourself, where in the past you didn't like yourself. How does it feel to not like yourself? Yeah, it's not a good feeling. So why don't you try to work on you? Be a better version of yourself. Give yourself a try. You deserve it. You deserve it. Yes, you do. I hope you like my content. If you do, please like and share, subscribe. Have a blessed day on purpose.